Hey, Shalom, Israel. It's the Isupk, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York. You understand? Well, today we are being led by the amazing Commander Yohana. We have not been affiliated with any other Israelite group since 1969. We are the home of the truth, man, and the only place where you learn Black, Hispanic, and Native American people how to keep your culture, man, in perfect perfection in the way that Christ himself ordained for Black, Hispanic, and Native American people who are the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel are supposed to conduct themselves and serve their power, Yahweh, which is the most high power in the Hebrew, man. You understand? So this is the Isupk Houston Sabbath service. You understand? Where we keep the commandment of honoring the Sabbath day. You understand? We are the only Israelite group. That's why we are the only Israelites that keep, you know what I'm saying, in the earth, because we are the ones that do keep a Sabbath service, you understand, and have a Sabbath service where we read the prayers in the Hebrew and in the English, you understand, and where we go read the scriptures in the English, and then, you know, in the Hebrew, and then we read it in the English, and then we break it down according to practical knowledge, man. You understand? So with that, Amadia, which means to stand.
Yabakan, Ban, Yahawada, Ban, Yashala.
Yabakan, Ban Yahawda, Ban Yashala.
Yahaba Hashem Yahashab Rakata.
Yahaba Shim Yahushua Barakatah.
La Yashala.
We'll read the prayers in the Hebrew and in the English. Amadi Wampayah Wadam, which means to turn and face the east. Sar, don't turn. We're going to read the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and then in the English. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat
Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka.
Yahweh.
Malakwaka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazayaka.
Hayah.
Aisha. Barataza.
Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Adanawa.
Lakam.
Call.
Yawam. Wasalakinawa.
Kawawakinawa.
Wala'a. Taba'ayinawa. Banasawan. Abal. Awashayanawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa.
Wahala.
Wahata Para.
Wahalamyam. Aman.
In the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh, thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth. As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us.
And forgive us
our debts.
our debts.
As we forgive.
Our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation.
But deliver us but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. I cast the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Babakashah.
Babakashah.
Latananawa.
Nathanawa.
Akat.
Akat.
Hakat.
Hakat.
La Rapa'ah.
La Rapa'ah.
Wakal Madala.
Kal Madawa.
Wakal Madalawa.
Wakal Madawa.
Akat.
Hakat.
La Hatahar.
La Hatahar.
Ha Matasarayam.
Ha Matazarayim.
Akat.
Hakat.
La Hakwayam.
La Hakuyum.
La Hamatayam.
La Hamatiyum.
Akat.
Hakat.
Al Rakawa.
Al Rakawat.
Ha Matala.
Ha Matala.
Nagar Shah.
Yagar Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
In the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shah,
In
the name of Yahweh Shah.
please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Mayunya.
Alaharim.
Alaharim.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yabashah.
Yabashah.
Azariah.
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 Ma'ain.
Mahan.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ashah.
Ashah.
Shamyam.
Shamyam.
Waratazah.
Waratazah.
Al-Yathan.
Ayathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Wagalka.
Galka.
Al-Yawam.
Ayawam.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Hashanah.
Hashanah.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wa'ala.
Wa'ala.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Yashamor.
Yasha'al.
Yasha'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Awad.
Awad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La Yakaka.
La Yakaka.
Wa Yarak.
Rayurak.
Walalaya.
Ba'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Kara.
Kara.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Akpashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazalka.
Taza'aka.
Wabiyaka.
Yawaka.
Malawath.
Malawat.
Wa'ai Awolam.
Ma'ana.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He
that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
He that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor
shall
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord, the Most High, Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth.
from this time forth
And even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al Dalayamaka.
Al Dalayamaka.
Al Dakarash.
Al Dakarash.
Al what?
Awat.
Tashakwat.
Tashakwat.
Al. Kayahana.
Kahayana.
Al Yakadwa.
Awu Yakawwa.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Nashamawan.
Nashamawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Alamayaka.
Alamaka.
Yawa Ira.
Yada
So what?
So what?
Well, y'all tell us one number, y'all.
Why Tazalam Managuya?
All tell us for 1 yaka.
Atazakawan.
Amarawa.
Amaru.
Lakawa.
Lakaw.
Wanakachidam.
Wanakashadam.
Magayawa.
Magayu.
Wa'ala.
Wala'a.
Yasakar.
Yasakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Shom Yasha'al.
Awad.
Awad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Atazawa,
Nawa Atazawa,
La,
La,
Yakadwa,
Lakawa,
Ayakawa,
Ayakawa,
Barwa,
Barak,
Yakafwa,
Yakatwa,
Aliha,
Alaha,
Aldama,
Aldama,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wagarium,
Regarium,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amala,
Wa'amala,
Alashah,
Balashah,
Am Yashabia,
Amashabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Yom Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
I'm
Amaham,
Hayawam,
Hayawan,
Zarwa,
Zarwa,
Laban Yalawa,
Yaban, Alawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Ashalaham,
Ashalaham,
Kamagian,
Kamagian,
Kasayaira,
Kasaira,
Kayabian,
Kanyabian,
Banakar,
Manaka,
Koyashawan,
Ka'ashawan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadu,
Baya Ida Ira,
Baya Ida Ira,
Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adama,
La Adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayadama,
Kara,
Kaira,
Wakazabak,
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 Wakatazalamana,
Wakatazalamana,
Karna Yakamwa,
Kayanakamba,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amaru,
Nasha,
Nasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ad, Nalawa,
Lanawa,
Alahayam,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shayadama,
Kagagala,
Kagagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapayarakawa,
La Parayakawa,
Kayash,
Kayash,
Taba Aya Ira,
Aya,
Wakatazalaba,
Wakatazalaba,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Ahariam,
Ahari,
Khan,
Khan,
Tawadama,
Taba'abu,
Basa Iraka,
Basa Araka,
Wabasa Wapaka,
Wabasa Wakapu,
Talabalam,
Talabai,
Malaha,
Mala'a,
Palaham,
Palaham,
Walawan,
Palawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wababakashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabalahawa,
Wanabawa,
Ideawa,
Idewa,
Wayakapawa,
Wa'akapawa,
Wayadabawa,
Ya'adabawa,
Wayadawa,
Da'adawa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Labaka,
Labaka,
Ayawan,
Alawan,
Alkaha Rataza,
Alkaha Ratza,
In the English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Hold not thy peace.
hold not thy peace,
And be not still.
and be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
So like, oh my power.
O my power,
For lo, thy enemy make a tumble.
thy enemy make a tumble,
They that hate thee.
and they that hate thee
Have lifted up the head.
have lifted up their heads.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden
They
ones.
have said,
They have said,
Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
That the
name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
Maybe no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee,
tabernacles of Edom.
the tabernacles of Edom,
And the Ishmaelites.
and the Ishmaelites,
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
The Hagri.
The
Hagri,
Gabal,
And Ammon.
Ammon,
And Amalek.
and Amalek,
The Philistines.
the Philistines,
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assyrians also joined with them.
Assyrians also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of life.
They have hope in the children of light.
Salah.
Salah,
Do unto them.
Do unto them
As unto the Midianites.
As
unto the Midianites,
As the Sisera.
as the Sisera,
As the Jabin.
as the
the
Jabin,
At the brook of Geisen.
at the brook of Kaisan,
Which perished at Endor.
which perished the indoor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They become dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Zeel.
Like Zeel.
Yea. All their princes like the Sabbath.
All their princes like Sabbath.
And as Zamunah.
And as Zamunah.
Who said.
Let
us take ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession.
Let us take ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a will.
Make them like a will.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh power.
Oh my power.
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea. Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
That men may know.
That they may know.
That whose name alone.
Is
Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Of the Most High over all the earth.
Of the Most High over all the earth. Sorry. Need to turn. You shot me. Let's meet to sit. So we left off and we're gonna pick back up here at the book of Exodus, chapter 17. You know what I'm saying? Verse 8. We're gonna pick up in the Hebrew. You understand? So, you know, we have an app that we use, the Bible Hub app. You understand? And we go through the scriptures that way. It take us to the Hebrew and then into the English. So we're gonna pick up at Exodus chapter 17. That's the INT. And we're gonna pick up at verse 8. You understand? Well, we're at the point where Moses is dealing with our people. We're right at the border of Canaan. Anybody know what Canaan was back then? When we escaped out of, when the Lord delivered us out of Egypt, what was Canaan? Anybody raise their hand? Anybody know? Canaan was the land of milk and honey, right? Was the promised land. Was the place that the Lord had made, had set up, had 7 nations that were greater and mightier than our giants. You understand? That were there, and they had, you know what I'm saying, they had set up the land for us. You know what I'm saying? There was, scripture said there was, and we're going to go off into it, but I want to give us a little preface. You know what I'm saying? So we was right at the border, in the border town, where there was no water. We was tripping with Moses, right? And this is right after the Lord had fed us manna that tasted like wafers and honey from the sky. You understand? And we got to this land where there was no water, right at the border of the promised land, started tripping with Moses, ready to fight. You understand? So we're going to pick up right there.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 8, in the Hebrew. Wayabo. Wayaboa. Malak. Wayalaham. Wayalaham. Hein. Yasha Allah. Barapayadium. Verse 9. Wayamar. Moshe. All. Yahweh. Bachawa. Lanawa. Anashayim. Anashim. Watazah. Alacham. Ba'amala. Machar. Anakaya. Natazah. Ah. Rashad. Agagala. Wamata'a. Alahayim. Bayadriya. Verse 10. Wayashad. Yahawashad. Ka'ashar. Amar. La'a. Salaki. Lawa. Moshe. Lacham. Ba'amala. Wamoshe. Ahahran. Wahar. Wahar. Alawa. Rashad. Ba'a. Verse 11. Wahayaha. Ka'ashar. Yorayam. Shah. Yadawa. Gabar. Ya Ashala. Waka Asar. Yana Yaka. Yadawa. Wagabar. Amalak. Verse 12. Waya Daya Moshe Kabadium Wayaka Hawa Aban Wayasha Yamoa Taka Thoa Wayasha Slakia Wayasha I Layaha Slakia Oh Yaha I Layaha Wa Aran Wa Hara Tamakawa Bayadawa Mazaha Achad Wa Mazaha Achad Wayaha Yadawa Mawana I Ba'a Hashamash verse 13 Wayaha Lasha Yahawasha Atah Amalak Wa Atah Imawa Lapanya Harath verse 14 Wayamar Yahweh Oh Moshe
Salakia. We're in the book of Exodus, chapter 17. We're in verse 14 in the Hebrew. So, sister, if you may, if I can get you to show the sister the Bible a little bit. We're in the Bible a little bit. You can show us. Oh, okay. Well, if you got any questions, just let us know. Okay, sis. Come on.
Wayamar, Yahweh, Moshe, Katab, Za'ata, Zakah, Rawan, Zakah, Ra, Wa'an, Bashapar, Washiam, Ba'azanaya, Yahweh Shah, Kiyah, Macha, Amacha, Ata, Zakar, Amalak, Mata, Khata, Hashemayim, verse 15. Wayaba'an, Moshe, Mazah, Bacha, Wayakwa, Ra'ah, Shamawa, Yahweh, Nasha'at, verse 16. Wayamar, Kaya, Yad, Al, Kasha, Yab, Malacha, Maha, Yahweh, Salaki, Yud, La Yahweh, Ba'imala, my door, the R, in the English. Salaki. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 8 in the English. Then came Amalek, and fought with Israel in Rephidim.
So here's the thing. Rephidim was the border city right before you got into the land of Canaan. You understand? So the problem that our people had was they was flexing with Moses. You understand? So the Lord sent the enemy against them. You understand? You can't beef and bump against the man of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? The man that the Lord chose, you're not, if you flex with him, you're going to have a problem with the Most High. Flexing with the man of the Lord is like flexing with the Most High.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So the Lord sent us an enemy to fight. So if y'all mad at Moses, let me give you somebody to really fight. Keep going. Of course, we know the descendants of Amalek are the sons of who? Anybody know who the descendants of Amalek are? What you got? No. The sons of Amalek are the sons of Esau, man. Esau is the father, progenitor of the Amalekites, who are the ones now calling themselves to be the Jews. You understand? That's them. Taking over. They stole the culture of the Khazarians. They call themselves Khazarians. They call themselves Ashkenazi. You know what I'm saying? But all those last two are names of Japhites. You know what I'm saying? So these people in our land now call themselves the Jewish man. They are the descendants of Amalek. Keep going.
One kind. Verse 9. And Moses said unto Joshua, choose us out men.
Choose us out what?
Men.
Men. Women?
Men.
Choose us out men, brother. You understand what I'm saying? It's about to go down. Israel's first battle. We finna fight. We ain't gonna send no women on no front line, brother.
Right.
We don't need no Joan of Arc, Esther. Yeah, no, sis. You understand what I'm saying? We need you to watch the children. Send us out what?
Choose us out men.
Mm-hmm.
And go out.
Mm-hmm.
Fight with Amalek.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill
Mm-hmm.
with the rod of God in mine hand.
The rod of the power in my hand, brother. Moses had a war meeting. You understand what I'm saying? With Joshua, you know what I'm saying? And this other brother, with Joshua. You see what I'm saying? Then he told Joshua to choose some men. All you got to do is go out there, man. Go out there, be prepared to fight. It's the thing. Our people don't know, man. Like, our job is not to go out there with our guns and try to protest and march like these people doing. It's not your job. Your job is to do what the Lord commanded us to do. And that commandment that the Lord told us to do is take our spirits out of this place. There's only one time the Lord told us to go around the city and march around the city. That was in Jericho, against Jericho. You understand? But now the Lord commanded us just to turn back to Him, man. Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Fight the battle within you first. Learn how to be a brother first, man. You see what I'm saying? Learn how to be a good sister first. That's the battle, right? But since they was bumping and beefing with Moses, you understand? Here go a real army for y'all to fight. Let's see if y'all do it. Keep going, huh?
Verse 10. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him, and fought with Amalek, and Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill.
So you got two other men that was up there with Moses on top of the hill, just like he said, with the rod of the Most High, with the rod of the power in his hand. Keep going.
Verse 11. And it came to pass, when Moses held up his hand, that Israel prevailed. And when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed.
So Moses had to stand on top of the hill and hold his hands up for a whole battle. You see what I'm saying? And when he held his hands up, Israel, Yashala was winning. But as soon as they got heavy, brother, y'all, he was like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not an easy thing to hold your hands up. Matter of fact, if you got children that don't want to listen, brother, you make them hold their hands up like this for a long enough time. Them hands gonna get heavy, and acetate gonna build up in their hand, and it's gonna start burning, brother. So that's what Moses started feeling. So his hands would drop. And that's when the white man would start winning. So like, keep going.
Verse 12. But Moses' hands were heavy,
Mm-hmm.
and they took a stone
Mm-hmm.
and put it under him.
So they propped up Moses' arms. Like, come on, blood. We got to win this one. Hold your hands up. Here goes some help. Keep going.
And he sat thereon,
Mm-hmm.
and Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to get these stones to hold up your arms, but we'll hold up your hands. We're going to help you fight. Help you hold up your hands and fight. Keep going.
The one on the one side and the other on the other side. And his hands were steady until the going down of the sun.
So just think, brother. Moses had to hold his hands up the whole time from sun up to sundown while Israel was fighting. That's not an easy task, brother. You see what I'm saying? So even though Israel had to go fight, Moses still had to bear the burden of making sure Israel won, man. Because what happened when his hands fell? What happened when his hands fell? They started losing, man. You understand what I'm saying? It's a heavy burden being the leader of the people, brother. You see what I'm saying? Especially when the people cause self-inflicting pain. You see what I'm saying? We inflict our own pain. You understand? This could easily be over with. America could easily be over with if we just stop trying to run to a voting goddamn booth. You see what I'm saying? If we look at Native Americans and Hispanics and say, you know what? They hung y'all from trees too. They locking y'all up in cages now. They locked our children and took our children away from us too. If we start acknowledging those things and recognize we have a common enemy, maybe we can start loving each other again, man. You see what I'm saying? Maybe if we find the wise men of the Lord and learn how to be wise again, you see what I'm saying? Maybe we can find out that we had an ancient language that our forefathers spoke. And maybe we can use that language to cut the language barrier that we have, Spanish and English, man. Maybe we can do that. You understand? That's why the ISUPK is so important, man. Right. Keep going.
Verse 13. And Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword.
Man, Joshua split them people into two, man. You understand? Discomforted the people. He wasn't there for, he brought a sword, brother. Joshua's name is Yahushua in the Hebrew, man. You understand? Discomforted them people, man. Keep going.
Verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book.
Write this down, man. Y'all gonna write this down so y'all know how I was with you and how Moses had helped us, had helped y'all, you see what I'm saying, fight these devils. You got anything? You show up? Okay. You understand? Write this down, brother. Remember this. You see what I'm saying? Remember the Kentucky 8, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They fought off a whole mob of them with knives and scabs and chains and everything. You see what I'm saying? We was unarmed, brother. Only thing we came back with was our lives, the scriptures, and the scriptures, brother. That's all they came back with. Truck was on flat. You understand? You got to remember the great things, the great battles that you fight is real. You see what I'm saying? So you can tell your children, you can pass that thing down. You know what I'm saying? We had to fight, and all we could do was choose the men out of our family. It don't say anywhere in here they were preparing for war. Where does it say that at? You see what I'm saying? We just left out of Egypt. We were scavenging through the wilderness. You see what I'm saying? Men wasn't ready to fight. Nobody was ready to fight. You see what I'm saying? But the Lord was on our side, man. That should let you know now. We're not prepared to fight now here in America. Are we? We can't even come together, brother. Herding Negroes and Spicks is like herding cats, man. Imagine you got 100 Baba Kashar, you tell them to come together, brother. That ain't gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? But we get us together, man. That's all we got to do is trust the whole book of Exodus is just showing us to trust the God of the Bible. Because he said he'll deliver us out. You see what I'm saying? So when Moses just said, hey man, I know y'all not ready, I don't care. Just get the men out. Every man that's able to fight, just get them out, and I'm gonna stand on top of the hill. That's it. That's all you gotta worry about. And put your damn dukes up, man. What you got? Come on with it.
Salaki, if I may, I just had a question. Where I remember from last Sabbath, we left off in the wilderness about to stone Moses.
Right.
No, about to stone Moses.
Right.
Wanting to stone Moses.
Mm-hmm.
And now we fighting. I don't understand how we got this.
Well, we got there because the people were chide with Moses. Remember we broke that down? We broke with the word chide down. Even the word reply means two different things. All right, let's go back. Verse 7. Read Exodus chapter 17 and 7.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 7. And he called the name of the place Mashah,
Massah.
and Meribah, because of the chiding of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord.
Because they tempted the Lord, man. One means ready. One means showing contentment, and one means, you know what I'm saying, they tempted the Lord, man. Keep going.
Saying, is the Lord among us or not?
God, dog, bro. The Lord, that's why I broke out what I brought out. I said, we were at the place where we were at the border town right before crossing over into the land of milk and honey, or the promised land, right? The Lord, we read, right before the Lord showed us and fed us manna from heaven. Manna made that tastes like wafers and honey. You see what I'm saying? Moses just had every man had to take the bread and you know what I'm saying, and make a way that he could show his own family throughout their generations. And then Moses had a piece to where he could show the nation of Israel throughout the generations of Israel as a whole people. You see what I'm saying? And then for them to turn around, right? And then Moses having to go to the Most High and tell him, Salaki, what do I need to do? They here, they ain't got no water. These people were trying to stone me. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? They could have waited for the water, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They was thirsty, but they weren't finna die of thirst, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then,
You see what I'm saying?
after all the miracles that was working in the wilderness, they still doubted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So why are you down the Lord right after he fed you, he led you with a pillar of salt? I mean a pillar of fire from the heavens. He done casted 9 plagues. You done watched your oppressor drown in the goddamn Red Sea. You see what I'm saying? Then for you to come to the land where you can look right over at the border and see the promised land. You can see the grapes the size of watermelon. And then you gonna still turn around and tempt. You see what I'm saying? Come on now.
You think the Most High gonna let you make it this far after all that y'all been through.
Right.
Just to let y'all die of thirst. You know
Good
what I'm
night. That's right. That's what they asked him. Dang, Moses, you gonna bring us this far? And they questioned if the Lord is with them.
That's why they had to fight.
Brother, that's right. That's why he sent them. That's why he sent them a real enemy. You that mad and you want to fight? You want to fight the man that I raised up? He go people for y'all to fight. You see what I'm saying? That's what Negroes do, don't they? Negroes, they be willing to fight the man that they know might not fight them back. You see what I'm saying? They be on Facebook, brother, full of beef, dog. You see what I'm saying? They know Moses wasn't gonna fight them back, so they willing to kill him. It's like they willing to fight the prophets, the men of the Lord. We out there in these streets, brother. But little do they know. You see what I'm saying? We not Christians, brother. Where you at? You get you? You understand now? No sweat, right? Come on.
Verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, Write this for a memorial in a book,
Mhm.
and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua.
So tell this over and over again. Josh, you remember we had to do this? Josh, you remember these people was in the wilderness tripping with us. And the Lord sent the Amalekites against us. And you had to take just you know how you tell a story? Everybody got the story. You be with your people and you would tell them. Man, we was out here and this sister here, man. You know what I'm saying? We was in the line, girl, and we had to do this and we was finna do that. And she act like she didn't want to move. She said something crazy and parking spot. That's you know what I'm saying? That's the situation at hand. The Lord told Moses to let Joshua know, we're going to write this down in this book here so Israel will always remember. Because Joshua was the man that was next up in line, brother. You understand? Keep going.
Okay. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven.
Good. All right. You understand how important that is? The Lord was going to use us to utterly destroy and wipe out the descendants of Amalek from under the heavens, brother. There were going to be no more Amalekites left in the earth. You understand? We were about to destroy them. Keep going.
Verse 15. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Yahweh Nisi.
Which according to the Hebrew means the banner, the Lord's banner. So what it's just saying is Yahweh is our banner. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it said. Yahweh is our banner, which means the Most High Power, the Creator of the heavens and the earth, is our banner. They put that right there to let everybody know. And I'm sure if they go back there today, it's there today in the earth, in the Hebrew, in the Paleo Hebrew, brother. It's there. You understand? Of course, they won't let us go there because they have to keep us forgetting who we are. You understand? That's the whole scheme of this place called America, is to keep black people thinking that they're blacks and African American. Hell, we'll even let them think they goddamn Egyptians. You see what I'm saying? We'll let Mexicans think they Mexicans. We'll let the Puerto Ricans think they Puerto Ricans. We'll let them worship and do whatever they want to do. But we cannot allow these people to remember their forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see what I'm saying? That's why we read Psalm 83. It's so important, man. You see what I'm saying? Because you had some people that came together, made crafty counsel to make the name of Israel, Yasha, the princes of the power, the one true people that the Lord chose to be his people, to be his representation on the earth, that he's real. We're going to make them no more remembrance. You understand? So that's why everybody can do what they come over here to America and they can treat us however they want us to. They can call us niggas and spics and savages, redskins. You see what I'm saying? They can mock us, man. They can be like, hey girl, hey black girl, let me touch your hair. They can do all that. You see what I'm saying? They can do all that because the name of Israel, Yasha, which means princesses, like princes and princesses of the power. We don't act like that. You see what I'm saying? All we can do now is just try to rehearse it now to all our people till we come together as a people. You know what I'm saying? Until the Lord decides and sees after we cried out enough that he's tired of seeing us being punished, man. You see what I'm saying? Then we will be the people that the earth will look upon and say, surely these are a wise and understanding people. You see what I'm saying? So this is what we fighting for here today in the earth. But it's these acts that our forefathers did. The scriptures told us to remember. You see what I'm saying? And rehearse them. You see what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 16. For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Till he wipes them off the earth, man. You understand? because he said that the Most High has sworn, you see what I'm saying? The Most High has sworn to destroy, to exact vengeance against Esau. You see what I'm saying? And all his descendants, they got to go, man. You understand? They got to deal with the Most High power. Anybody got any questions, anything? No sweat. Go back to the Hebrew.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 18, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayashemaya. Wayashemaya. Yata Ra'awa. Kahan. Madat Ya'an. Khatan. Moshe. Ata. Kal. Ashar. Ashad. Alahayim. Lamashad. Wala Yasha'ala. Amawa. Kayat. Awat Tazayah. Yahweh. Atah. Yasha'ala. Mamat Tazariah. Verse 2. Wayakwa. Yata Ra'awa. Khatan. Moshe. Ata. Tazapah Ra'ah. Tazapah Ra'ah. Ashad. Moshe. Ahar. Shalawah Cha Yahat. Verse 3. Wa'ata. Shanya, Bana Yacha, Ashar, Sham, Ahad, Salaki, Ahad, Garashim, Kaya, Amar, Gar, Aya, Tayat, Ba'aratza, Naka, Ra, Ya'a. Verse 4. Washam, Ha, Ahad, Alayaza, Kaya, Alahaya, Ibaya, Baiza, Raya, Waya, Tazala, Nia, Maha, Raha, Hariah. Verse 5. Waya Ba'a, Yata Ra'awa, Khatan, Moshe, Wabanawa, Wa'ashatawa, Og, Moshe, Og, Amidaba, Ashar, Hawa, Khana, Sham, Ha, Ha'ar, Elohim. Verse 6. Wayamar. Moshe. Aniyah. Khatanaka. Yata Ra'awa. Ba'a. Alayaka. Wa Asha Taka. Washa Naya. Banayaha. Amaha. Verse 7. Wayataza. Moshe. La Korah. Ha ta Noah. Hatanoah. Wayasha the Hawa. Wayasha Shaqua. Wayashaqua. Lawat. Wayasha Lawat. Ishai. Larai Hoa. Lashalawam. Waya Bawa. Hala. In the English. When Jethro, the book of Exodus, chapter 18, verse 1, in the English. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that God has done for Moses and for Israel, his people, and that Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt. Verse 2. Then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back. Verse 3. And her 2 sons, of which the name of the one was Gershom. For he said, I have been an alien in a strange land. Verse 4. And the name of the other was Eliezer. For the God of my father, he said, was mine help, and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh.
Right. So these are Moses' son that he had by this Midianite woman. You see what I'm saying? Which the Lord tells us, good night. That's why he tells us, do not, and do not take their daughters and give unto your sons, man. Don't do that. You understand? Because it could have your sons, you see what I'm saying, not follow the Most High, which has happened with Solomon, every man in the earth. Black man, and the Lord flooded the earth behind this crap, man. You see what I'm saying? Because your children are the seed of you, man. And if you marry a strange woman, she has her customs. She has her language. The Lord wants you and your household to speak Hebrew forever and keep the law, statutes, and commandments that he gave to Moses, Isaac, and a man named Jacob, and his son Jacob, man. You see what I'm saying? And if you take on another woman, right, she gonna have your kids celebrating Christmas and birthdays and all this foolishness, man. You see what I'm saying? So it's just that much more important. That's why it's that much more important. That's why you marry with inside your people, man. Brother, you marry a woman that's who family, who might not know who her goddamn daddy is too. Brother, y'all'll be all right. You can guide her into this truth, show her that she's a daughter of Zion, and she'll raise your children in the same fashion, man. You see what I'm saying? But if you like young Jesus, brother, you know what I'm saying? Then marry an old Moabite woman, brother. She's gonna have your children speaking Vietnamese or whatever the hell she is, brother. Right? She have your children worshiping the year dog and assembling dog and all that crap, brother. You see what I'm saying? So it's not worth it, Black Hispanic. The only reason why it's cool now is because you don't have no culture, man. If you had your own goddamn culture, that'll persuade you possibly to hold on to what you got. It's a little bit better. You see what I'm saying? Fix your woman to help, so she can be a helpmeet unto you better. You see what I'm saying? That's the man that the Lord wanted Moses to tell Joshua to come out so they can fight, brother. You understand? Keep going, huh?
Verse 5. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and his wife unto Moses into the wilderness, where he encamped at the Mount of God.
You see what I'm saying? So now, the word that got out, man, God, dog, the God of them saved them like that. You see what I'm saying? And Jethro was a priest, not of the Most High, but of a Midianite God that they fashioned with their own hand, and he wanted his daughters to do that, to worship that God. So he went with his people. You got something?
I got a question.
Come on.
Is a Midianite Egyptian, sir?
No, a Midianite is another heathen. The Egyptians are Egyptians. Midianites are another son of Ham, or a separate son of. You know what I'm saying?
He met her in Egypt.
No, he met her when he left out of Egypt for killing that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why the first son's name means is Gresham, for I have been an alien in a strange land. Right? This was this first son in the land of Jethro, which is a Midianite. So he was an alien in that strange land. Because Moses knew his culture, brother. Moses knew his people were Israelites. You see what I'm saying? Were Hebrews, were slaves. He knew that. So he was a strange land because Jethro was doing some different stuff. You see what I'm saying? Then the second son, his name is Eleazar. You see what I'm saying? Which is the God of my father, he said, was my help and delivered me from the, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that boy's, his second son's name is. You see what I'm saying? That's why names are so important, bro. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they knew they had to get us off them slave ships and change our names immediately, brother. And beat our names out of us. You know what I'm saying? They don't beat African boys' names out of them. Your name could be Idris Elba all you want, or Wale all you want, brother. Wale Ikaduba, all that stuff. But if your name is Eleazar, which means the power of my father, you see what I'm saying? Save me. Oh, they can't have you remember that. You see what I'm saying? That's why they had to beat it out of us. You see what I'm saying? That's what makes this captivity of America the worst. You see what I'm saying? Because they had a plan to change who we are in the earth, man. Give us their disgusting names and put on the wickedness of their culture. If you don't know, everywhere that the white man sent somebody, he sent his criminals. He sent, the Spaniards sent their criminals to South America. You see what I'm saying? The English sent their exile. The Pilgrims were exiled. You see what I'm saying? They put them on the ship and they float over here to America. You see what I'm saying? Who did London send down to Australia? They sent their criminals, man. You see what I'm saying? So that we were literally gathered up and conquered, raped, robbed, and murdered by the worst people of the worst. Our oppressors were already terrible, but then they send the worst to do the dirty work. Do you see what I'm saying? This is who we're serving. The worst of the worst, literally. You see what I'm saying? So that's why the scripture says it was strange to see the servant or the prince walking and the servant on the horse. That's how it is. Our oppressor sits up in a high place, while the princes and princesses of the earth are at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? This is not how it's supposed to be. But Moses' father-in-law, Jethro, you understand what I'm saying? He seen Moses. Sit down. He heard that all the good things that Yahweh and the Hebrew did for Israel, and he didn't want his daughters to have no part of that. Keep going.
Verse 6. And he said unto Moses, I, thy father-in-law, Jethro, am come unto thee.
So I'm your father, man. Your father-in-law, here I am, brother. I'm here. I'm amongst your people in the wilderness. Keep going.
And thy wife,
Mm-hmm.
and her 2 sons with her.
Mm-hmm. My daughter, your wife, and her 2 sons. Keep going.
Verse 7. And Moses went out to meet his father-in-law, and did obeisance and kissed him. And they asked each other of their welfare. And they came into the tent.
So he saluted his father-in-law, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what he said. Not kissed him on the cheek, like your Christian pastor would try to tell you, but he saluted him. You see what I'm saying? Hugged him. Put his cheek on his cheek. You know what I'm saying? Not his lips on his lip, not his lips on his cheek. We don't do that. You understand? We're going to go back to the Hebrews for a couple more verses, and then we're going to wrap this thing up.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 18, verse 8, in the Hebrew. Wayashapar, Moshe. Lachatanoa, Atha, Kal, Ashar, Aisha, Yahweh, La Pariah, Wala, Matazariah, I, Awada, Yasha'ala, Atha, Kal, Atha Ashar, Matazaati, Bada Raka, Wayat Tazalam, Yahweh. Verse 9. Wayai Khadat, Yata Ra'awa, I, Call, Hatawa, Ba, Ashar, Aisha, Yahweh, La Yasha'ala, Ashar, Hataza Alowa, Mayad, Matazarai, verse 10. Wayamar, Yata Ra'awa, Ba Rawaka, Yahweh, Ashar, Hatazallah, Askam, Mayad, Matazarai, Wamayad, Uriah, Ashar, Hatazayah, Atha, Ha'am, Matahas, Yad, Matazarai, Ata. Yada ta'at. Kayat. Gadawal. Yahweh. Makar. Ha Alahayim. Kayat. Badabar. Ashar. Zadawa. Alahayim. Verse 12. Wayakwa. Yatar Ra'awa. Khatan. Moshe. Allah. Waza Bakayim. La Alahayim. Wayabawa. Aharan. Wakal. Wakal. Za Kwanya. Ya Yashara Allah. La Akhab. Laham. Ain. Khatan. Moshe. Lapanya. Alahim. Verse 13. Wayahaya. Mama Harath. Wayasha. Moshe. Lashapat. Ata. Ha'am. Wayamayat. Ha'am. Moshe. Man. Habakwa. Ha'arab. Verse 14. Waya'ar. Khatan. Moshe. Ata. Kal. Ashar. Hawa. Aisha. La'am. Wayamar. Mata. Adabar. Aza'at. Ashar. Ata. Aisha. La'an. Madawaya. Ata. Yawasha. Sabbath, Wakal, Ha'am, Nashak, Nataza'ah, Ilaka, Man, Bakwa, Ira. Verse 15. Wayamar, Moshe, Lachat Tanoa, Kaya, Yabab, Aliyah, Ha'am. Lada Rashad, Alahain. This is the book of Exodus, verse 18. I'm Salakia. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 18, verse 8. And Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done unto Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and all the travail that had come upon them by the way, and how the Lord delivered them.
Right. I mean, good night. I mean, who would not want to tell that damn story, man? You understand what I'm saying? The Lord delivered. You remember I stumbled upon y'all land and I was in bad shape. You understand? Well, I had to run. But my God delivered me though. You see what I'm saying? I named your grandchildren because of that. Keep going, huh?
Verse 9. And Jethro rejoiced for all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. Verse 10. And Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord, who hath delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians.
You understand what I'm saying? All the heathens gonna look upon us and be like, man, look, man, y'all God is awesome, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He came and delivered y'all from this hell, like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, they gonna look upon us for understanding, for everything. Like, they gonna come to us to decide all their matters. You see what I'm saying? One Moabite got a problem with another Moabite. Hey, you sold me bad meat. They gonna come to the niggas and we gonna say, hey man, where'd you get this bad meat from? You see what I'm saying? Or you need to pay him back sevenfold. They're gonna come to us for that. Come on, huh?
Surely we are wise people.
You understand? A wise and understanding people. And not only that, brother, the earth is going to rejoice because the righteous will be in leadership, man. You see what I'm saying? So they're gonna rejoice behind that, man. They ain't gonna have to worry about no more animals going extinct. We're gonna keep food. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to collect all the food. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna leave some for the poor, right? We're not gonna force our slaves into starvation, brother. You see what I'm saying? Once all these nations serve out their punishment for putting their hands upon us, man, we'll let them have their own.
We're not going to do what they did to us, you know what I'm saying? Because we're righteous people. We're not going to be out there butt breaking men, raping their women. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be feeding them unclean food to survive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We still going to feed them chicken feet and chicken feet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we the righteous people. We better than them. You know what I'm saying?
Brother, they're going to receive mercy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The only nation people that's not gonna get it is Esau, brother. Because he got to go all the way, brother. For all his lives. You see what I'm saying? And so he won't rebuild nothing back in the earth. You see what I'm saying? So nobody look at him and believe any of his lies that he done never told. You see what I'm saying? So here's the thing, right? So the heathens are going to rejoice. You see what I'm saying? Because once again, when the righteous are in rulership, the earth will rejoice, brothers. The air will be clean, the water will be clean. You see what I'm saying? The Lord is going to restore everything that our oppressors destroyed. You understand? So after they work off their time, brother, right, and know that they are heathens and know that they are under us as a people, you understand what I'm saying? They'll be blessed. You know what I'm saying? But they'll be blessed as second-class citizens, brother, and they will be happy about that. Keep going.
And out of the hand of Pharaoh, who hath delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians.
Right. So, you know, he got to see how the Lord destroyed a king and delivered us out of a whole nation of people that had us in straight up and down oppression, brother. And where they seen the earth knew how powerful the Egyptians were. This is why Jethro was so amazed, man. He was like, God, dog, man, that is amazing. He destroyed Pharaoh for y'all, man. Good night. I mean, destroyed Pharaoh, put him in the Red Sea. Come on, man. He rejoiced about that, man. Keep going. You had something? You had a question? What you had? Come on, huh?
I was going to say that Hamite brother saw the works of the Lord. He's hearing about it when our own people were like ready to stone him after seeing everything.
God damn, that's a heavy one. Get that brother a hand, man. You know what I'm saying? The heathens, brother, like the scriptures say, if the Lord would have went to any other people and told them he was their God, brother, they'd be doing right now. You understand what I'm saying? If another nation of people the Lord would have went to them and told them they're his chosen people and keep these laws, don't eat pork, shrimp, and lobster, and don't celebrate no pagan holidays, brother, these people, they be doing it. That's what's in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? But the Lord chose us, brother. Even though we stiff-necked, but once we get it right, Doc, we're going to have a kingdom that will reign forever. You see what I'm saying? And it's going to be glorious because he set his spirit in us, brother. And we glorious in hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be like us, even while we're at the bottom and in this hell. Which makes no sense. Our very own oppressors, brother, want to be like us. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on now, let's go.
They want to be like niggas till it's time to die like a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so it's time to face they oppression like a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to be a mass murderer of your own people for them to be like, yeah, we got to put you away. But if you go out and you kill other niggas, oh, they might let you make it, bro. Let you write a book about it, set up a GoFundMe account, and you be in good shape after the trial. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, huh?
Verse 11. Now I know that the Lord is greater than all gods.
God, dog, so he gave it up. He even knew that the most high power, Yahweh, was greater than his God. You understand? Keep going.
For in the things wherein they dealt proudly, he was above them.
Good, nice. So all the things that Jethro, being a priest of a Midianite God, of a God that his people fashioned with their own hands, had to say, the power of Israel is greater than all the good things that I can do with my own hands, man. Keep going.
Verse 12. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifices for God.
For our power. Keep going.
And Aaron came and all the elders of Israel to eat bread with Moses' father-in-law before God.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, good night, brother. You know what I'm saying? You sit up here and you fast for our God and you do something for our God, brother. No sweat. We'll get down with you. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to abhor you. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're a damn heathen. You understand? Keep going.
Fine. Verse 13. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people.
Mm-hmm.
And the people stood by Moses from the morning unto evening.
So Moses had to sit down and judge the matters of our people. That's what he was doing. You see what I'm saying? Commander General raised up General Muhammad to be able to judge matters of our people, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's what he does. That's what we're going to do. If your husband is over the land, right? Over that land and territory in the kingdom, he's going to have to either raise up a man, his son, or he's going to have to sit up amongst the people and they bring to him all their problems. And he says, hey, okay, you had this problem? Okay, no, he was right with this manner. So whatever needs to be awarded according to the law goes to him. That's what Moses had to do. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do over all the earth once Christ comes back. Keep going.
Verse 14. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, what is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning unto evening?
Right. You see what I'm saying? So this is something that the earth does not understand. Fair judgment, man. Justice. The earth does not understand these things, man. This is why we're the light unto the world, man. Not so that everybody can partake in our salvation. Not so that everybody, all the heathens of the earth, can partake in what the Lord has for us. But we give to them what the Lord gives unto us, though. And that's righteous judgment, man. And that's what we'll give to them. You see what I'm saying? They'll come to us, they'll pay their tribute, and we'll judge their matters. Right? They'll pay their tribute. The scriptures say our cities will never sleep, will be open from sun up to sundown. They're going to constantly bring their goods in to us. You see what I'm saying? They're going to constantly pay us what is ours rightfully anyway. You understand? And for that, we'll judge their matters. So what's y'all problem, man? You see what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 15. And Moses said unto his father-in-law, because the people come unto me to inquire of God.
So the people come unto me to inquire of our power, man. You understand what I'm saying? And verse 16 goes further on and say what they inquire of Moses. You know what I'm saying? All the things that the Most High, being an Israelite, provide. You know what I'm saying? Being actually able to hear the word of the Lord, brother. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing. These heathens don't have. These heathens don't understand, man. You see what I'm saying? His father-in-law, who was a Midianite priest, did not know nothing about, you know what I'm saying, a nation of people coming unto you to hear something from the Lord. They didn't understand that, to get righteous counsel and judgment, man. Verse 16 gonna prove it. We're gonna end it with that. So next week we'll pick back up at the book of Exodus chapter 18 and 16. With that, Amayim, which means to stand.
Layasha Allah.
One for Yahakwadam, which means to turn and face the east. Sar. We'll read the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and in the English.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Ayah.
Shemra.
Malak
Malak Lama'a. Ratazaka.
Ayah.
Asha. Maharatza.
Kawa. Ayah.
Bashamayim.
Natalanawa. Lakam. Ka. Yawam.
Wasalaki now.
Wasalaki now.
Kabawaki now.
Kabawaki now.
Kasalaki now.
Kasalaki now.
Kabawaki now.
Kabawaki now.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Dabi'ai now.
Dabi'ai now.
Manasai one.
Manasai one.
Abba. Awashai now.
Awashai now. Mayan.
Right.
Right.
Kaya.
Kaya. Laka.
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wahala.
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 Wahdapara.
Amen. In the English, our Father, art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come.
thy will be done,
Thy will be done.
in earth, as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day,
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread.
and forgive us of our debts,
And forgive us of our debts.
as we forgive our debtors,
As we forgive our debtors.
and lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar, it's the turn. Sisters, open up. Shopping, just need to sit. Have a seat, sister. All right, you gonna salute the Torah.
Yahweh Simeon Sabbath, yeah.
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 All right, we're gonna give a courteous salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Amai Shabbat, Amajim, Baruch,
Yahweh Simeon Sabbath, yeah.
Yamatam, sisters, Amajim, which means to stand. Sar, turn to face the sisters. Men of Israel, Amai Shabbat, and Majim, Baruch,
Yahweh Simeon Sabbath.
Yasmatam is Miss. Hey, hey, hey.